spots in any college football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent. And we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Welcome to the home of the Clemson Tigers, Death Valley in Clemson, South Carolina. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Hurricanes will get us underway with the opening kickoff. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Clemson's offense will get the first crack at it here. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the prop.
Turning it on! He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. First down for this offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds the tight end. And he used that stiff arm as a sledgehammer to bludgeon his way to a few extra yards. Now the play fake. Wide open downfield. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Brown will throw it. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. Backed up now, here's second and long. To the ground with the back. And he picks up a first down. That is not a flag on the play. It's just lingerie on the deck after that move. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Gets it out quickly. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak.
3rd and 1. Everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it on the move. And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost. The give. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tigers.
Who needs a field goal when you can get a touchdown? First drive, setting the tone, making a statement. 4th and goal, we are going for it. We are here for all the smoke. Nice job by this offense, capitalizing on the momentum, getting a touchdown to start this football game.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Hurricane offense will get its first crack at it now. they are going to be greeted rather rudely, I guess, by a group of defensive linemen that wreak havoc and hunt down quarterbacks, Jesse.
And they wreck games. They take away everything you do offensively. So it's a huge challenge in this one, David, for this offensive coordinator to try to call plays and find ways to get the football away from these big fellas up front because they take games over.
And get the ball out quick. Like when you've got a defensive line that can penetrate, they can get TFLs, get sacks, it's going to be on this offensive line to buy a little bit of time, but also the ball to come out quick, win in the secondary right now.
They'll run the sneak for it. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Dropping back, it's Peters. Buys a little time. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. It's getting loud in here, and they may raise the dues on Ipte if they can stop him on third down. Under fire. And they can't complete the bullet pass on third down. The Canes will try to pin them back with the punt. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. Firing to the right, complete. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. And the pass goes incomplete, but the flag is down, and this one might be on the offense.
I know that's offensive pass interference, but I actually think that's a very heads-up play because that ball might have got intercepted. That was an errant throw. The receiver knew it, and instead of allowing the defender to pick it off, he knew, hey, I got to create a penalty here and save my quarterback and bail him out.
Off-play action. Finds his tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Tigers need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. They've got the screen set up. He stopped short of the sticks. They tried to pick it up with the screen, but they'll be facing a fourth down. Clemson will send the punt team out. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Oh, he's got some space. He is not afraid to use that stiff arm as a weapon as he bangs his way to the 28. Looking downfield, it's Peters. Under fire. And the Canes get enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Pressure coming. They're going to get him, and this offense now has even more work to do. If you plan to deal with the Tigers, you better be able to handle their defensive front. They have a whole legacy of this dating back to the fridge, William Perry.
Big old legacy, and it seems like every year they rotate so many guys that are so highly recruited, so good. Just great players. They're always big and strong and fast and physical, and they get after your quarterback.
Second down, he'll throw it. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. And the Hurricanes are way behind the sticks on this third and forever. They'll go to the air. Get it out on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down.
You gotta love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. What did you do? You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
Punt is on its way. Waves the arm for the fair catch, and the catch is made close to the 30-yard line. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Cross the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Brown wants to pass. Quickly to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. And the Tigers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Trying play action. Makes a connection. There he goes. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30.
What a start for this offense throwing the ball. I love how they've come out in this game, and they've been aggressive. They've already scored a touchdown, and here they are taking another shot and getting a big play. If you're on defense, you've got to find a way to slow this quarterback down.
Clemson jumps to the line.
And that is another first down.
They'll throw it from the red zone. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And don't get it twisted. A big part of this team's formula for success defensively is getting after the quarterback. In their last game, they had 6 sacks, won the game. They know they've got to be able to get after the QB, and this one put some pressure on them, and they're already off to a great start.
The Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Running back searching for a hole. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. Looking left. It's caught. Goes out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they'll be set up and in great position here. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Clemson has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Brown will throw it. Bringing the heat. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Well, the Miami linebacker shows you his speed on that play. And when I talk about Miami linebackers, it is a bit of a sore subject for me. We played against the Canes in the Sugar Bowl my senior year in college. I got hit multiple times by multiple Miami linebackers and spent multiple days in an ice tub post-game.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Flips it out in the flat. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Play number 10 on this drive, and it's 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Here he goes breaking the pocket. And he watches in for the score. Touchdown, Clemson!
Love the quick decision-making by the quarterback. It's not just who's the open guy and who am I throwing it to. It's also having that clock, David, in your head that says, if no one's open and I'm down near the red zone, I'm taking off now, and I'm using my athleticism, and I'm getting a score.
Yeah, you love the decision-making. I hate the defense. Why are we dropping back so far in the end zone? We got to keep eyes on this QB. We know he can take off. We know he can make plays. The field shrinks, man. You got to expect that's coming. Not very good defense.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Man, this This defense is dominating all game long. They have been making this quarterback's life so difficult with their pass rush. They bring him down there for the sack. They're not giving anything up. They're leading this game by a lot. We're only in the second quarter, and this ain't going to change unless this offense can find a rhythm.
And the Canes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Dropping back, it's Peters. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Beneath the shadow of Howard's Rock, Death Valley is rocking, trying to help the Tigers on third down. Unloads it left. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. The Hurricanes will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
Yeah, and how about this defense, man? That's the 3rd sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Looking to scramble. Short gain on the play before he slides. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Give to the running back. Breaks into the open. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Looking to throw, it's Peters. Just moving those chains the way Frank Gore did back in the day.
Frank Gore, Willis McGahee, Edgerrin James, so many elite backs in Miami history. Finding that guy that you can give the ball to that's reliable, important part of the Canes tradition.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Got him downfield. Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. The Canes have their offense in high gear. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Guys, let's look big picture Miami. Really good win on the recruiting trail last week. Got a commitment from a 4-star linebacker.
He's going to help them out a lot because of his speed. He simply has things you can't coach from the linebacker position. So his ability to track the ball sideline to sideline, but also get downhill, he's going to make this defense a whole lot more difficult to move the football against.
There's not a lot more beautiful in football than the play action and the open tight end.
Yeah, because it freezes those linebackers. It freezes those safeties because they have to come up for a second and play the run. And then the big tight ends, big targets on the back end can catch the football and make big plays.
Hit as he throws. Complete to the left. Out of bounds right at the 20-yard line. Edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score.
Nice job reeling in that catch. And listen, when you say Miami Hurricane football, to me, I think about burners at the receiver position. Michael Irvin, Andre Johnson, Santana Moss, Reggie Wayne, who I played with in the Senior Bowl. These guys could not be covered one-on-one. And this dude here in this offense today, he causes the same kind.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And that's That's now their third sack of the game. This is one of the best units in the entire country getting after the quarterback. They have done such a great job recruiting athletes up front and in their front seven. They can blitz, they can rush you with 4, with 3, but they've got dudes that can beat you one-on-one, and you're seeing that in this game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. He just barely got enough of that one and just barely kept it straight enough, too. Now the lead is down to 11. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Lowers those pads. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. Clemson is quick to the line.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Off the play fake. Got his man out of the backfield. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to get him the football and
unleashes one deep. And good coverage and better hands on that shot to the end zone. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. And this one is anything but routine, a 48-yard attempt from the right hash. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. The give to the back. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll leave it with him. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. It's getting loud in here, and they may raise the dues on Ipte if they can stop him on 3rd down. Safe completion on the screen. Makes his way out to the 20 before he stopped, and that'll bring up a 4th down. And the Canes will punt this one away. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll field the punt and look for room. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. He'll keep it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Holds and fires complete to the right. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. It'll be 3rd and long. Brown wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Pulls it in down the sideline. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. To the ground, he's got it again. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll go to work in the air on second down. He's sacked. He'll lose a couple on that one as he tried to get back to the line of scrimmage. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Sends it back in motion. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. And this one splits the uprights. And now the lead is extended a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Mountain West. Wyoming is ahead in this one, but there's still time on the clock, and unless Josh Allen puts on that Pokes uniform again, this could stay tight. They're up by a field goal over UNLV. Any change of momentum, any notable highlights from Mountain West country, we'll let you know, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Looking to throw, it's Peters. Back open in the middle. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. And the Hurricanes come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking downfield on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Lewis. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Back to throw, time running short in the half. The quick out. He's knocked out of bounds as he gets it across midfield and down to the 46. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the middle. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line.
And what a great moment for that young man right there. That's his first career interception in college football. He's a guy that's worked so hard. He wanted to make an impact for his defense this year and comes up with a massive play right there.
First play of the drive comes from the 41. They'll give it to the back.
When I go into every game, I want to get my running back going. I want to get the ground game going, and he has. This afternoon, over 100 yards now, showed you a little bit of everything in the run game, and that's why this offense has been humming.
Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Quickly complete. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. On the move. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And here on 2nd down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. Between the uprights, it's good. And now the lead is even bigger. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. They make the stop on the return, and that is priority one. You don't want some big return to give up a cheap touchdown on the final play of the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Death Valley. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust his strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. Time to see how things play out the rest of the way as we send it back to our guys in Death Valley.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start the third quarter with the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. To the air, it's Peters. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. And the Canes will call on their punt team. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Hold it, finds his man on the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Leaves it with the back. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31. Offense breaks the huddle on third down. They'll run play action. He's got an open man. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line.
It's amazing in college football, the tight end position and how much has changed. Back in the day, you're a blocking guy, maybe you catch a flat route. Today, these guys have athleticism, and you just saw it from that dude after the catch on that last one.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Just a short pass to the tight end. You know, we joked that the tight end's always open, David, but play action almost makes it impossible to keep them covered.
And yeah, because those guys, they're such good blockers most of the time. They're big and physical, and they sell block for a second, and then they run open and they find holes in zones, or they get good matchups. And man, those tight ends nowadays are nightmares for defenses to try to stop.
Fires to the big fella. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. The give from the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll go to the ground. They make the tackle after he gets 2 down to the 25. They run into a bit of trouble here. 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. He's got him. And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9, where it'll be 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Clemson. And the route is on. They've extended the lead and taken control here in week 9.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll return it. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Dropping back, it's Peters. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Catch in the middle, it's Lewis. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
Second down coming up.
They'll try the run. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks.
It's third down.
He'll sneak it. Past the sticks, and he may get more. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got his man downfield. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. The Hurricanes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Works the middle of the field. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. After coming up with back-to-back explosive plays, here they are, 1st and goal. He wants to throw it. Touchdown, Canes! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Troy is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. It's a close one right now. They're trailing by 1 to Texas State. Sunbelt, Funbelt. We'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Brown will throw it. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
Clemson will send the punt team out. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll make the fair catch at the 44, and they'll have terrific field position. So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. Wants to go up top on first down. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The Canes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Got it set up on the outside. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Their pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. On the way, and you betcha, a 59-yard field goal.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down. Brown wants to pass. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Goodness gracious, this is a master class, a clinic on how to get to the quarterback. The 7th sack of the game. Are you kidding me? That's a season for some teams. They've lived in the backfield.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hodges. Tackle is made at the 25-yard line, and that'll bring up a 4th down. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. They'll get this drive started from the 29. RPO complete to open the drive. Turning it on. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Canes want to crank the tempo.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The play action fake. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
That's a big-time play on the D-line right there. And listen, you know, they've had a lot of NFL guys in recent years up front. William the Fridge Perry, old-school Clemson great on the D-line. He'd be proud of watching that performance on that last play. This guy right here, man, sometimes he just looks like a throwback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And that one's incomplete as they tried to hit him with a big play on the final snap of the 3rd quarter. 4th quarter is coming up. We've reached a break. Clemson has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out. Motion from the wideout. From the shotgun, the inside give. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Now the play fake. Complete with conviction on the crosser. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now on 1st down from the 28. Brown will throw it. Finds his man in the middle. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Here comes Clemson with another 1st down. He'll do it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Goes to the option. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. Clemson will come to the line with a 1st and goal. Slams it ahead. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. Got it back on 2nd and goal. And this defense does it again. Back-to-back plays for nothing. It'll be third down. Quarterback on the keeper. Touchdown, Tigers. And the stomping has commenced. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind in the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he tacks on the extra point. So they march the ball 41 yards on that drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
Miami, 13.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Wants to throw on first down. Extending the play. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. They gave themselves room to operate with that first play. Now first down from the 37. Use the play fake, now to throw. Here's the pressure. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
And the Hurricanes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. To the air, it's Peters. And he feels the heat coming in. It burns him up. Another sack.
Well, the problem for this offense now late in the game, trailing by a bunch of points, is that the defense knows they're going to throw the football. And right now, offensively, they cannot protect the edge. You saw the speed coming from the outside. He was able to get to the quarterback for another negative play.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Tight end now in motion. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go lost one deep down the right side. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield they couldn't hook up. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They think there's room to run to the right here. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. To the air on 2nd down. Still looking on the move. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. They've got it right on the edge of the red zone, but they face a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting in those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
This field goal unit getting some serious run. They've already been out there 3 times. The kicker will try it again. And he's got to find the right combination of distance and accuracy from the right hash and 45 yards out. It's good. Easy call for the ref. And that lead grows even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Wants to throw. It's Peters. Throws to the wideout. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Oh, he would have loved to pick up a few more yards on that return, but they've still got it at the 31. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here in the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
Powers through the defender. Looks as if Clemson will have the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy. Setting up the screen. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Tigers are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. He will not get there. A stop on 3rd down leaves him with a 4th down from the 18-yard line. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Unloads quickly. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And I bet the frustration meter for this offense is so high. If you can't keep your quarterback upright, it's hard to move the ball. It's hard to score points. This offensive line has not protected him at all, and that's why so many sacks keep happening.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. To the air, it's Peters. Fires one high and deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. They punted away on 4th down. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. The Tigers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Give to the back. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Here on 3rd down for this offense. They'll try to run for it. They drag him down, but not before he picks up a Clemson first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and in all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. Looking to throw on first down. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll run it to the right side. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. Leaves it with the back. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Clemson will send the punt team out. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Leaves it with the running back. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. Pulls it and fires to the left. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Not a lot of drama in this one as they just get punched in the face and lose by double figures.
Not a lot of drama, but there is a lot to fix. On offense, on defense, on special teams. This team, David, they've got a lot to figure out.
Yeah, but you know what, Jesse? The coaches are going to be in a great mood. The bus rides, the plane rides, those will all be real fun. Practice this week, it's going to be a blast.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.